I am Kim Stuck. I am a medical injector here at Amara Day Spa. And today we are going to be injecting the lovely lips of Jordan.
Hello.
So she has asked me to kind of do some, Kim Kardashian style lips. And she already has this beautiful shape. So we're just going to enhance that and give her a little more fullness. So I'm really excited.
Me too.
All right, let's start with some numbing. So this stuff is going to make you feel numb inside your mouth and outside your mouth.
How long does the numbing last?
So a couple of hours, and it does kind of feel like the numbing at the dentist. So it might feel like you're really swollen and drooling, but that's all normal. So,
okay.
And we already kind of discussed, but side effects of lip injections, lots of swelling. Usually the worst in the first couple of days, but up to a week. Sometimes 10 days. Some bruising, you can get bruising. Some lumping and bumping, but we can usually fix all of that just with rolling, adding a little here and there and that kind of thing. So, all right, so let's let that sit for just a sec while I get my stuff ready.
Can you feel it numb already?
My tongue feels numb.
Really, really swollen. So we've given her some stress balls. The lips can be pretty tender. They can bleed quite a bit, but they're just the best area because they have such good results, and it's a nice area to do. All right, so let's go ahead and do just a little bit. I'm going to start on the top lip here, and then I am actually going to line her vermilion border, and that's going to kind of help it pop out just a little bit. Feeling okay? Okay. So the product we're using today is Juvederm Ultra Plus. And since she's wanting to use the Ultra Plus for it, so. Alright. Look at you. Perfect. The tears are normal. Good job.
It's not bad. It just makes my eyes water.
No, totally normal. Okay, I'm going to come up right on here on the philtrum column. So this is going to be a little bit of a tender area, so bear with me. How was that one?
Not too bad.
Not too bad. Good. Okay. Other side now.
Yeah, it's actually really not as bad as I expected at all.
Good. I kind of scared her with the vermilion border. It's okay. You look beautiful while you do. Okay, other side on that philtrum column, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, that one's a doozy. Okay. Just go ahead, open for me just a little bit. We're going to add to the body here. After you do that, I can't even feel it.
Is it painful?
It's really not bad. It's like a little teeny tiny, it's like popping a blackhead kind of pinch.
She's pretty tough.
It's really not, it's not comfortable, but it's not that bad.
Okay.
I feel really numb.
Good. We use some.
I feel like I'm talking weird.
Okay, right here, okay? And this area is a lot less tender than the area in the skin right there.
Yeah.
So.
They look good.
Teeny tiny little bit right there. I don't like to do too much in that middle. Let's see. Okay, we're going to move on down to the lower, and I'm actually going to change my needle.
I feel like I can't open my eyes there a little.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how painful?
Each pinch I'd say is like a 6, but then it's immediately over. Like the initial pinch is the only thing that hurts.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And then cost-wise, how much is it?
So one syringe of this is $550. That's what we charge. It does last between 9 to 12 months. So And you can do half and half, like half at a time, you know what I mean? Half, and then a couple months later, sometimes it's best to do a half a syringe and another half a syringe. That way you get less swelling and kind of a more even result. Okay.
Another question is, what's the maintenance?
Not a lot. Like, I mean, just, you know, if you want more, re-injecting, but otherwise it just kind of wears off. As it wears off, you don't really notice any lumping, bumping. So sometimes you do have to roll out those lumps. Again, if they're too bad or if they're really noticeable, we definitely have stuff that we can fix with. We have some reversal. We can add more. You know, there's a lot of things that we can do. You know, almost always we can get you a really good result. Okay, ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm gonna start right in the middle down here. Okay. This one's kind of tender too. We got a new sharp needle.
A question is, how many syringes do you think Kylie Jenner had to use?
Oh, she's 5 or 6 over like 2 years, probably. I don't know. But if you look at her before and after, she's had multiple syringes, but it's been over a certain period of time. She's not had them all at once.
And then, can you split with a friend if you are not wanting to plump too much?
Nope. No, we're not allowed to do that. Is that what you said? No? Okay.
No.
Yeah, that's a question for staff. I've never been asked that before.
We can use a half a syringe, but you do have to still pay per syringe.
Right.
And then you can't split a syringe because it's unsanitary to put in a syringe. 2 people.
Okay. So you did really well with all of that. Okay.
She's
that
like
wasn't
not
bad at
swelling too
all.
bad.
No, she's not. She's gonna have a really good result. We actually might be able to do the whole syringe today. Let's see where we're at after we do this. You're a dream because you don't bleed too much or bruise too much right away. Knock on wood. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Let's not jinx too much.
Another one says, tell us more about the lumps.
Okay, so as you inject the product, like I can feel a little bit there, not too much, and you can't see it. If anything, after the swelling goes down, if you feel anything, you can kind of just press and press. The product is pretty malleable, and you can pretty much decrease any of that. I mean, overall, we shouldn't have too much lumping and bumping, and it should never be really noticeable. But once in a while, that does happen. What else I don't know what else to say about them.
If it does happen, you can call and you can come in and we'll fix it for you.
I always want a good result, so I am always available to work with anything that happens. So that might be a little bruiser, but we'll see.
What was the syringe cost again?
$550 for the Juvederm Plus, or the Juvederm Ultra Plus. That's not too bad.
And that's per syringe.
That's per syringe.
Per syringe. So basically per person.
Okay, close for me. Oh, you look so beautiful, Jordan. I'm gonna do just a little bit more up top. Okay. Okay, open slightly. You feeling good?
Uh-huh.
Awesome. So I do these kind of little droplets here and there so that hopefully it doesn't give too much lumping and bumping. And where she's not swelling much, it's pretty, you're an easy candidate for it. Sometimes you get swelling right away and you have to do a little less and then come back and do a little more, whereas she's not swelling so much. She's going to swell tomorrow, but she's not swelling a ton right now, so it's easy to see where everything's going.
How swollen do you think?
Everybody varies. You're not swollen too much right now. I don't anticipate too much,
Yeah.
but you're gonna be swollen, and you're gonna probably be like, Kim, is this normal? And then you'll text me a picture, and I'll be like, yes, it is.
Okay.
Give it a few days.
Okay.
So.
And then again, how long does it last?
So the swelling can last up to 10 days. Most people, the swelling starts to go down. It's the worst in the first and second day after. So the next morning, and it's also worse in the morning. Okay. So you can always take ibuprofen, ice. We don't want you taking it before the injections, but after about 4 hours after we inject you, it's fine to take ibuprofen. And then icing it. Those are about the 2 things that you can do in the next 2 days after That's usually manageable. Don't plan any good pictures. No serious events or anything like that. I'm just going to do a few more on this side.
And then the product lasts
9 months to a year, yeah.
to a year.
I am almost done with you. Almost done with you, Jordan. So we got a little bruise right there.
Okay.
And then we'll just hold that for just a sec. Till that goes down. Because those swell kind of right away, and then as the bleeding subsides, it'll go down just a little bit. How do you feel?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like you're at the dentist?
Uh-huh. I feel like I can't talk.
It's okay.
Fine.
Have you rinse your mouth out afterwards so it's not staining? So that right there.
Okay.
How long is the procedure?
Usually about 15 minutes, 30 tops. Kind of depends on if we're doing Botox too, if we're treating any other areas. Just for lips though, I'd say anywhere, but usually about 15 minutes. Are we...
And you're doing the whole
We're at 10 now.
syringe?
I am almost to the whole syringe
Almost.
actually. Yeah, she can handle it.
Sweet.
I know, right? Let me see on the bottom. I'm gonna go just right here. You're doing great. Again, with the whole syringe, she's gonna swell a decent amount tomorrow, but I know Jordan doesn't mind.
No.
Okay. And then I have it just a teeny tiny bit that I'm not gonna use right now.
Okay.
So how does the product wear off? Like, where does it go? Does it
So hyaluronic acid, that's what we use. It's a naturally occurring sugar in your body. So your body just metabolizes it. So it's essentially just like it breaks it down and then you excrete it. And it does it slowly over 9 to 12 months. And everybody's a little bit different with how they metabolize. So, okay. Let me...
just... Ooh, yeah.
Let's see where you're at, my...
Okay.
I'm gonna just get some water on this and wipe you up so that we can kind of see where we're at. So that is a little bit of swelling and a bruise right there. That will go down.
Okay. I can feel it. That's the only spot I can feel.
Yeah, we just kind of hit a vessel. It'll actually go down by tomorrow quite a bit.
Okay.
Okay, close. Oh, look at you. Yeah, so minus that, it's going to be amazing. So pretty. So we can always, if there's anything that's uneven or anything after today, I bring her back in and we add a little and even it out. So sometimes that happens. I don't see anywhere that that's really going to be happening right now. So, yeah.
Sweet.
So I'm going to grab her some ice, put a little bit of Aquaphor on it. Again, she can take ibuprofen tonight. I take 800 milligrams because they're going to be a little bit sore.
Okay.
So you take 800 milligrams of ibuprofen, just keep icing. Tomorrow morning, same thing, because that's when they're going to be the most swollen. And they're going to be swollen.
Okay.
They're starting to swell up a little bit right now.
Okay.
You're going to be so beautiful. I'm
Thank
so
you.
excited.
Do you want to restate your name? And
Yeah, sorry. I'm Kim Stuck. I'm a nurse practitioner. I do injections here at Amore Day Spa in Orem.
Perfect.
Thanks, guys. Bye.